In today's world, organizations generate more data than ever before. Documents, records, conversations, and knowledge scattered across systems, teams, and tools. Yet, finding the right information at the right time remains surprisingly difficult. And RecordsKeeper AI was built to change precisely that. In this video, we'll walk through the user experience and core features that make RecordsKeeper AI a powerful foundation for modern organizations and a smarter way to manage information in an AI first world. So let's get started. RecordsKeeper AI is a very convenient way for organizations, be it medium level or large enterprises, to get their scattered documentation right on track and thereby reducing the manual efforts that go into everyday management of documents. Now, to get started with RecordsKeeper AI is pretty simple. All the end user needs to do is to log in or sign up to the platform and get access to this beautiful dashboard. So if you are an employee of or the user is an employee of any organization, they get login credentials and they get access to their company's dashboard. Now, the dashboard is precisely built to give the user an insight into what's happening into their document journey so far. So it gives you the data like the total records or documents that you have processed till now, the team members that have been using this platform for your company's documentation, and the connected sources. So when we say sources, this means what is the ingestion module that the user has used, be it the cloud, linking the cloud storage solution, or connecting an MCP server, or API integrations, etc. Now, if you're using the platform for getting your documents digitally signed, you can also track that over here. Now, it will give you the exact details about the nature of documents that you have processed, the storage that you have consumed so far, and so on and so forth. Now begins the most exciting part where how does documents go into the system that enables RecordsKeeper AI to automate this entire document management for you. So we have different points where user can submit the documents to the system, starting with a very basic and simple, the upload files where you can simply pick and drop your documents and files from the device that you're using the solution on. Next come, if you are someone who deals with a lot of bulk data, we have given the option of uploading a zip directly. So you can use this module and consider uploading a zip file right straight away into the system. Then comes linking your existing cloud storages. Nowadays, we all are accustomed to use cloud storages with a click of a button. So we have understood this point and incorporated major cloud storages like Google Drive, Dropbox, Amazon S3. And next comes my personal favorite, which is connecting your email. This makes all the change. So I don't have to now be worried about finding that one attachment in some random email, which I don't even remember who has sent me. But I do know about the document, so I can simply connect my email and get all my attachments sorted with RecordsKeeper AI. Now, all the connected sources are represented by these cards. So you can see that every connected source will give you the status, whether it has been processed or is still processing or it has failed for some reason. You can also see how many files does this connected storage had and how many have been processed. You can also get a detailed view by visiting the sync logs. Now it gives you all the information about the status reason. Every file that has been processed via this connected source will give you the reason for its processment or if it's still being processed or if it's failed. So failed files you can try again, and this way we incorporate transparency and flexibility. Now what happens when these files have been ingested into the system? Here comes the magical part of document classification. So when we say that we make your entire document management and automated uh, strategy, we mean that whenever a file enters into the system, the AI works on it and it automatically classifies, tags it, and categorizes it into the folders that it should actually belong. So you don't have to anymore work manually on creating folders, subfolders, putting the right document into the right folder, nothing. You just give the documents to us and leave it to us. So we create the system automates auto classification, auto categorization, and auto tagging of a document. So whenever you need to find that document, you get it in a structural manner. You can also find your documents under Docs and Records where you get the listed view and you can find the documents right from over here. Now, when we say that we make the documents AI searchable and retrievable, here is the fun part. So if you need to find any document, you don't have to waste time on thinking about it, looking for it. Just come to AI search and suppose say I want to get my AGM reports. So I will say AGM report and voila. I'll wait for the system to bring all the reports that are there that are related to the AGM meetings. So you will see that all the files that have been tagged as AGM will be cropped up once you put that reference tag into that. Now, if I want to view this file details, I just have to simply click over here. I can download it, I can share it, and once this document is processed, it is beautifully characterized with its information, the file information, AI-powered insights like the summary of the document, the context of the document, how this document has been classified, etc. Now, what about making your data talkable? So how can you talk to your data? So if I say summarize NDA documents for me, the system will in real time analyze your request, give you the request timeline and how it is being processed in the back end. Everything is given to you upfront so that you can have a fair understanding of what is happening when you put a chat request. So now AI chat empowers you to talk to your data. So no need to go through these details or these documents one by one. You can simply ask the system to summarize it and it has beautifully created the information that you needed. You can now choose and see what the references for this summarization was and accordingly take an action. Then comes the next part of how we make everything collaborative. So if I can see we have the teams options where we have created predefined roles that give you the power to assign the access that a team member should have. And this restricts them to getting more access or less access. They get just the right access so that they can perform their actions and there's transparency and compliance requirements met all the time. You can also get the activity logs for your company's assessment depending on who is accessing your documents at what point of time and what they have been doing with these documents. Now, this is very important for every organization to maintain, and we have understood it and maintained it for all the companies that use RecordsKeeper AI. So that was all from my end for now. Thank you so much for staying tuned.